on YouTube. It's Trev. A couple days ago, I put out a video about why I was still bullish on LUNC, and we talked about uh, some of the utilities that are working to help out LUNC, like Metagloria, which you can use LUNC. They burn in LUNC. We talked about the metaverse and the game Exodus, our universe, which also you can use LUNC. We talked about how Luffy token will be accepting LUNC in its marketplace and implementing a burn tax. We talked about Happy Caddy Crypto's LUNC Penguins. We talked about a few different things. One thing I didn't mention during that video, and purposely because I knew I was going to be making this video, was this Lunatics token. Lunatics token is one of my very favorite teams, one of my very favorite projects, for a lot of different reasons. These guys from day one have been absolutely determined, regardless of what anybody thought, to help the Terra Classic chain, to be a part of it, to do whatever they could to help push it forward. And when they launched on BNB, which might seem counterproductive, but conversations I had with them, I knew that they really wanted to launch on the Terra Classic network, but they really couldn't find a dev to help them do it. So the idea was, well, let's just get it done. Let's get it launched and do whatever we can to help that chain out this way. And we will continue to work on finding ways to actually move on chain, which is actually what they've done. So very soon, and I know I've said this a couple times because they've said it a couple times, but it's not that easy, I guess, a thing to do. However, very soon, wrapped Lunatics token will be available, and they will be available now on the Terra Classic network. Now, what that means, as far as like the burn tax and stuff like that, is you will have another popular token on the chain, and any on-chain transactions are going to go toward the burn tax, the 0.2% burn tax. So not only is that happening for LUNC and for USTC, but now you will also have Lunatics token, any on-chain transactions. Like I said, it's going to add to the burn tax. So that is going to be great. Obviously, that'll help add to volume, which has been a little low lately. So fingers crossed that happens really fast. I know that they've been pushing to get it done, and it's close. It's definitely going to happen. It's not like, is it going to happen or isn't it going to happen? It's definitely going to happen. But, what I've seen with these things is sometimes they take a little longer than normal. People have things go on in their lives sometimes that slow things down. But anyway, that's coming. And everybody's happy about it. They're ecstatic about it because it's really what they've wanted since the beginning. But while we've been waiting for that, they've gotten staking available. And there was a time where you couldn't have a new node after governance was restored. There were no new validators that were able to come on chain for a certain period of time. Well, they wanted to get on chain so bad, they wanted to help so bad, that they ended up picking up just a kind of a defunct validator that the current owner kind of abandoned, didn't want anymore, and they grabbed it just so that they could have a validator and help organize the chain, right, or take care of the chain. And then after that, and when they were able to come on with new validators, they got another validator, and these validators are with all nodes. Now, I had talked to them about how all nodes had this thing called auto compounding. And so it was something that they inquired to all nodes about. And right now, with that new node, that's with all nodes, you can do auto compounding. So I was just today actually looking at, because I've got 5 million LUNC staked on the Lunatics validator, right? Lunatics token validator. And so I was looking at it, and I noticed that even though I've had it staked with them for a while, my total was still only 5 million and my rewards were separate. So I'm like, what's going on? Apparently, and this is me, I say it all the time. I don't know everything, right? I don't catch everything. Apparently, I had to actually turn that on, right? Which I was unaware of. So I reached out today to the guys via Twitter DM, and true to form, somebody got right back to me and sent me a link. And this was the link. So if you want to stake with Lunatics Token Validator and you want to take advantage of this auto compounding, you can go here. And I don't know if you can see, you should be able to see it, but it's wallet.autostake.net/Terra. And it brings you to this. And you can see over here, see the little green buttons in the middle. So I'm staked with, currently I'm staked with all nodes. I got over 10 million staked with all nodes. 5 million with Lunatics Treasury Validator. That's the new one that auto compounding is available on. And I'm also staked a little more than 1 million with Terra C Vita. Now, I'm going to be spreading the love out a little bit because there are a couple other people that I want to stake with that are also offering this auto compounding. Auto compounding is kind of a necessity for me because it's unbelievable the way it works. Just every day, whatever rewards you have are automatically just put right back in. And now when you're gaining rewards on that much more. And it's just what it says. It just compounds over and over and over again. You don't even have to think about it. So with that 10 million that I have with all nodes right now, and I will keep some with all nodes because I love all nodes. But I'm going to spread out with a couple other validators. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. If you look right down the middle, you see where it says daily, 4 hours, and you see that little green switch. Well, I didn't have that green switch on for Lunatics Treasury Validator or for Terra C Vita. So I just didn't know that. So you go here, you switch that on. Well, you have to connect your wallet first off. As soon as you connect your wallet, it pulls up everything that you are staked to, okay? And then you turn on that little switch, and you hit the button to say it's a restake, right? And it'll ask you to confirm it a couple times. You confirm it, and boom. I mean, once they told me about this, it took me less than probably 4 or 5 minutes to get on here and figure out how to do this and just get it done. It was super, super easy. Okay. So I'm going to recommend to any of you, if you are going to stake and you're with them, that you go here and you turn on this auto compounding. I can't really say enough about it. Okay. But anyway, so that's something that Lunatics Token offers. They are actually going to be picking up an additional node and moving everyone off of that first node onto this additional one, because with the first node, you can't auto compound. So they want to move everybody off of that. You can move from that first one to this second one if you want, this Luna Treasury Validator, or you can move to this new one whenever they get this new one up to do the auto compounding. And you want to redelegate. You don't want to undelegate, okay? Because if you undelegate, it takes 21 days before you can delegate to anybody else. But if you redelegate, then you can just move it immediately. There's no waiting period. You don't lose anything at all, okay? So redelegate, do not undelegate. Big, big difference. You'll be very unhappy if you do it the wrong way. Okay, what else do we want to talk about with Lunatics Token? What I want to do is I want to go to their TG. Here it is. I'm going to tell you, in some Discords and some TG rooms, even on Twitter, there's been some stress lately. There's been a lot of kind of arguing and bickering back and forth, and it's almost like watching the nightly news. It's like, sometimes it gets really depressing. It's like, you guys just kind of like chill out, you know what I mean? And let's get back to like some positivity. Well, whenever I'm feeling like that, and I'm saying this honestly, this is, it might sound corny, but I'm dead serious. Whenever I'm feeling like that, All I have to do is go to the Lunatics Token TG room. It's just fun. It's fun all the time. There's good information, right? People asking questions and getting answers immediately. And we just have a good time. We sit here and we rib each other all day. Earlier today, we were having a singing contest, right? I was at work and I was bored. It was kind of a slow day at work. And somebody was on here, put a little audio clip of themselves singing. So we ended up getting into like a little singing battle, right? I mean, that might seem corny or whatever, but the thing is, it's just a very positive vibe all the time. Everybody's in a good mood. Everyone gets along. It's like an island in this ocean of negativity lately. I highly recommend if you are, whether you're in Lunatics Token or you're not Lunatics in Lunatics Token and you want to learn about it, go to their Telegram room and just join and hang out for a little while, chit chat. It's so much fun. Now, you can see in the middle here, Sega had posted NFT staking. So they put out these NFTs, and you can stake the NFTs, right? On the same page, the same Lunatics Token page, up top, next to staking, you'll see NFT staking. And it walks you right through it. And it's so simple to do if you have the NFTs, right? So the NFT sale will be closed at the 1,000 mark. So that's the second round of NFT sales. They already sold 500, or they minted 500, whatever you want to put it, right? And they were going to break, they had 2,000 of them that they made, right? So it was going to be in 4 rounds. They already had the first round of 500. Now we're in the second round of the second 500. So once we reach 1,000, that's it. It's going to be closed until round 3. Currently, when this came out, when Sega posted this, there was 770 already sold. I'm sure that number has already gone up, so we're getting closer and closer to that 1,000 mark. Check out the NFTs. They're beautiful. They're 3D NFTs. So you can actually turn them all around and look at them and inspect them. They're really cool. The artwork's beautiful. Matter of fact, if I just scroll down a little bit, I think you can see one of them. Yeah, I mean, it's not the greatest picture of it, but I mean, that's kind of what they look like, right? And that's not not a 3D viewer, but if you had the 3D viewer and you're looking at that NFT, you could spin it all around, see the top, bottom, back, everything. It's really, really innovative. Okay, so prizes attached to 5 moon and diamond cards. And what they mean by that, if you look at this card here and you look down toward the bottom to the left, you'll, like right under the picture, you'll see 5 little dots. And those are moons, right? So this particular card is a 4 moon. But if you had all 5 of those lit up, that's a 5 moon. And if you have a 5 moon, or if the border around the card is a diamond, because they have gold, there's platinum, there's whatever, right? And one of them is diamond. So the 5 moon and the diamond ones, there are prizes attached to that. So, okay, once we reach 1,000 NFTs sold, 770 already sold, 2 lottery draws will take place. They did that in the first one, too. They say they're going to do it, they do it. Okay, each NFT held represents an entry in the draw. So the more NFTs you have, the more entries you get into the lottery draw. This applies to all those already holding from round 1 of the NFT sales. Okay, I bought 2 of them. Well, you bought one, and you got one for free supposedly, but the price was doubled. So basically, I bought 2 of them. Right. Just remember, your NFT can only be staked once. Okay, and I want to go to another pinned message here. Let's see, that was that one. NFT staking is live. Maybe that's not the one I was looking for. Anyway, yeah, there was something about I'm missing it, but it also talked about NFT staking being live. All this information is on the website. If you're not involved in this project, I don't care what you've heard, because you might have heard some things, right? in my opinion, in my experience with this team, this is something you want to check out if you haven't checked it out already. Check it out for yourself. Don't listen to anyone else. Don't, whatever, right? Check it out yourself. Come into the TG room, ask questions, do whatever you need to do. And if ultimately you decide that you want to get involved in this, I think ultimately you'll be pretty happy. These guys are building. And let me go back to, let me see for a second. Yeah, they just keep building and building. I want to go to the main page. No, that's not it. I think this is probably it. Okay. So we have the little mascot, Rusty Armstrong, the Moon Man, and the little alien Looney. Not sure what's going on with that belly button. It's a little uncomfortable for me. Anyway. Yeah, so the 10% tax on buy and sell, and they break it down like this. 2% of that goes to Luna Classic Burn Wallet. 1% is for liquidity, 1% automatic burn. So it's a deflationary token if you're unfamiliar with it. 2% of that goes to marketing. So that's 6%. And the additional 4% goes to Luna Classic rewards. Reflections. So just for holding Lunatics token, Luna T, you get reflections. You earn both Lunatics token and LUNC, right? Unless you hold it on LBank. If you're on LBank, you only get Lunatics token rewards because they don't have LUNC on LBank yet, which is silly. They absolutely should. Okay, where are we? Okay. So here's the token name, Lunatics token symbol, Luna T, 100 billion tokens. Here's the breakdown. Vesting period, blah, 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 selling rules. So go through and just check all this stuff out. The Lunatics NFTs, we are absolute lunatics. And we will have a crazy range of NFTs that will be designed with unique traits along with different rarities. Utilities that will be developed in phase 3 and 4 on our roadmap. During the minting phase, we will have NFT lottery draws and random prizes in BNB. After minting NFT staking after minting NFT staking will be available. Future use cases for our NFTs will include GameFi, exclusive event access, Terra Classic governance voting, whitelists for future releases, NFT staking, and more to come. Proceeds from NFT sales will be used for development of utilities, giveaways, burns, and buybacks. Now, this was written a while ago, and they've kept true to the plan here. 10% of the supply will be allocated to the Dead Wallet. We are allocating 10% of the supply of Lunatics to the Dead Wallet. Dead Wallet makes Lunatics one of the holders, enabling the 2% rewards of Luna Classic to go directly to the burn wallet. And since it's a dead wallet, it will burn those Luna Classic tokens, which will be gone forever. This is how the contract auto burns Luna Classic. Combined with voluntary community burns, it reduces the supply of Luna Classic, which is our ultimate goal. Now, obviously, we've had some issues with volume lately. The volume just hasn't been very high. The whole market is kind of down. So the frequency of these burns or whatever, that you got to chat with them, I guess, about when exactly they're happening or how they're happening, because things change as the market kind of changes. But these guys are true to their word, and if they say that they're going to do something that for whatever reason doesn't end up getting done, just ask them about it and they'll explain to you why, and they'll tell you when it's going to happen, and total transparency, which is what I love about, one of the things I love about them. Again, go to the Telegram, check them out. You owe it to yourself to really, really give this a hard look. In a bull market, this one I think is going to do really, really well. And when they're on the Terra Classic network, when they're on chain, it's amazing to me that more people don't talk about them. Happy Caddy talks about them. Matthew Perry talks about them. I talk about them. There aren't a lot of other people talking about them, um, which, like I said, kind of baffles me a little bit. They will be the only other major token on chain, especially once, obviously when the wrapped Luna T comes out. But right now, you can get it for a really good price if you decide that you want to get in. And when they get on chain and it starts blowing up, you're probably going to be happy you did. Not financial advice, not telling you to do that, not telling you to buy it, sell it, hold it, do anything. But I am telling you, you should really check it out for yourself. Okay. I know I ramble and I say the same things over and over again, but I really, really, really like these guys, just on a personal level. I really do. Okay. Hit the like button for me if you could. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Go check out Lunatics Token. Leave some comments in the comment section. I do have access to these guys. I chat with them very frequently. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. If I can get you answers, I'll try to get you answers. If it's something I can answer myself or whatever. All right. I will talk to you soon. See you in the next video. What am I doing here? I don't know. All right, I got it. All right. Ciao.